Hello guys, my name is Xenomorph96, back with another video on Farming Simulator 25, back on the Blue Farm. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're one of my regulars, welcome back to the channel. I do apologise, I've been away. Well, not when I say away, I mean I've had a little bit of problems with me broadband, but I've got that fixed. It's all fixed and done, which is good. Like I said, if you're new or old, please don't forget to smash the like button, comment on this video, share it out, subscribe to the channel. I'm all appreciated for everything we do. And I will say this, and I will say this now. Happy New Year. I hope you enjoyed your Christmas. I sort of did. I just didn't. I just wanted to get it over and done with. The Christmas period, so we can get back to what we do best. What we're doing today? Well, currently we are planting. As you can tell, I have did something with the settings. If you can remember from last video, I've kept the settings as it is from what I did, because I need to get this planted like now. Get them planted, over and done with. Don't need to do anything else. So, as you can tell, this tractor's not like this. It is trying to pull quite a lot. If you don't realise how big the farm is, just to get a general idea, you've got this section here that is absolutely massive. Then you've got this section here, which is just massive, and then this section here. So this is going to be a sorghum area. This is going to be your barley. Cornell's going to be there, and of course on this row here is going to be well, cotton, basically. Obviously you can probably thinking, oh, why have I got that there? Quite simple. I've got something there to well, grow back. I could possibly, I will say this now, I could possibly grow a big dollop of grass, but it's cutting it, and then you've got to then, when you go up and down with it, you've got to do all the bits and pieces to it. So while that's doing a lot, oh my god, it actually is, it does really need pairing. Wow. I thought it was beginning then. So this needs repairing, as you can tell. There is literally nothing on the thing. Let's roll back to the farmyard. It's done 8.3 hours, which is good. I'm happy for that. I wish it did a bit more hours, like, you know, put another, what, 5 hours on top of it, so it's in the teens. So that's what 8, 9. So it's about roughly about 13-14 hours. I think it's about 30, yeah. And I think this one, and then a couple of more, I believe, with solar tractors on this farm. And trust me, when I get this down, the tractor is absolutely slow. I might get to a point where I might just sell this tractor, but you see, I just want to get straight on with the John Deere ones. In fact, I might repair this tractor. I know the back end of the machine needs repairing. So, what I might do, I know it sounds horrible when I say this, but I need my bigger tractors out. That means basically I need a bigger machine to do my job. So I want to make sure I can swing that in. I know, don't worry, it will bring up the power washer for some random reason. Don't know why, but it does. So let's just repair that because I'm keeping that. So, so the operation hours, it has done 8 hours and 3, but it's 11 months old. Oh, it's a little baby. A baby tractor. But technically, I think I think it's time. Oh no, I haven't. I've got this tractor here. These two horrible tractors. I'm going to do something that's cleverly done. I am actually going to get rid of the tractor because I don't really want it. I know I'm probably breaking one of my rules, but I'm afraid I need to keep moving on with the bigger tractors. I've got in here quite a lot of tractors in here, and I got some tractors down here, and I need to use them pretty much. Pro what? I know they've lost that HS 120. Now, so you're probably thinking, now, this is basically me now going through every single item. If it's a machine like this, it's fine. If it's doing the workhouse, it's doing its job. But I'm on about the tractor itself, so yeah. So, like I said, if it's got a that name on it, Blue Farm, as a license plate, and let's say it goes like this one. We might have just shouted. It says 19.3 hours. Yeah, it's got Blue Farm license plate. It means I'm keeping it. Anyone that's been marked off with my signature, I'm keeping because I just want to keep it. Do you know what? Since I'm not going to do any corn, I can go. I don't know why I was keeping it. I've got a sprayer that doesn't do out, so. Right, so technically, terms, I am going to keep this because of one reason. Think about selling it. I was thinking about it. I think it was about from the last recording. I was thinking about selling it, but then again I thought, keep it because it might come in handy. Forklift, of course, that always comes in handy. Yes, I do have a grass cutter just in case. I will let you know. I am going to go through every last one of them. See, we'll let you know now. That is good. But I now need to empty it because I've got water in it, I think, or liquids in it that I need to get rid of. And I don't really need. Might not do it. It devours trees. It's pretty brilliant. Right, this truck. Tell you what, benefit of doubt. Yes, I'm going to get rid of it. That's going to go. Yeah, we know it's so sad, isn't it? Yeah, I'm a bit of a monster car. I love a muscle car, guys. So yeah. It's a lot of trailers that I've got. Oh well. So yeah, I have got some tractors. Massive Fergusons are in this garage. Well, in this garage, but they haven't been used. I will be using them. Guys. So give me a quick second. There's no Honda in this. Right, give me 2 seconds. I'll be back on that one. So the funny thing is, that we're coming towards a new season. I need to have the ability to now get rid of some. That one is working. 120. Do you know what I'm going to do? Because I'm going to just get rid of them now. Get rid of them now. So when that's finished, I may well get rid of that because it's going towards its sector. And I will let you know, these are small tractors that I'm getting rid of. It's just easy for me to get rid of. I've got a lot of money. Oh, God. I've got a lot of barley. That is a lot of barley. Wow. 1.1 million litres of barley. 1,000 of canola. I bet I've got quite a lot of wheat as well, because that's 22. Wheat, yeah, 3.1 million. So if I saw all that, guys, flipping hell. It literally, I could run out of this money on purpose and I won't be bothered. I would have covered myself. Oh, apple pie. Love apple pie. Sorry, I'm just a bit of... So, as you can tell, I've got rid of the tractors that we don't need. I'm going to be using these. Getting rid of some of them. Oh, what was I doing there? Get some of these old girls working. Eventually putting these vehicles in there so they don't get rained upon. Get these two, I said, medium-sized machines to get to work. Or the large. I think they might be large. I can't remember. And it is a bit quiet in here. Right. Is that what I think it is? Do you know when you sell something and you've already sold one of them and you don't realise that you've got a second one? Yeah. That's that gone. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, okay. I know where it is then. Right, nothing saying this, but I don't really use that. get rid of it straight away. I'm just gonna get rid of. I'm gonna get rid of things that I don't use. We are coming towards a new season. August is a new season technically. Everything's brand new. I need to be quick on the mark here. So when this is finished with its problem, it is struggling. In fact, it's because it's struggling that bad. I'm sorry to say this, but so what I mean by when a tractor struggles, I will give you a little insight here because people won't know what I mean by it. What I mean by it is when a tractor struggles, is it struggling to pull the weight that's behind the tractor. I can't remember where they are. Right, what's this? This is going to be the most quickest reverse ever I've done. I know this sounds horrible for me to say, but this tractor is going to have to stop. Right, I can actually do it. Watch this. Cancel job. This tractor is not going to be able to pull that. What was I thinking? Right, get rid of that tractor. Right, so that is near. I think that's nearly all of them gone now. There's only 2 left. There's only 2 wannabe tractors left. Well, I won't say wannabe. Like I would say solo tractors. Would you call it solo tractors or whatever you want to call it? See, it's got a bit of a row pack. And drop it down now. No, now you ding dong. Right, let's see the pulling power on that. What did I tell you? It's a lot better. So let's have a little check on this one, how it's rolling out. Oh, it's rolling quite well actually. So it's doing all right. Thank God for that. I'm going to jump to the barley because I believe the barley is nearly going to be finished. Oh, yes, it is one of our John Deere's. on one of my John Deeres. Good. Nice lines. Let's have a look at the other one. I believe this is a John Deere, and this is my sorghum. Really nice. Huh? Pulling it down, getting it planted. I'll say one thing. This type of tractor. Well, I don't like this tractor. I'll tell you the reason why. It's the front end. It's the nose. It looks too big. That's why you don't really see me buy it. Just let myself not mess with it. Yeah, it's got. That's physically now growing. What's this tractor sitting in? Alright, yeah. Wow. It's going to be sitting there because it needs to spray, and it can't really do much. In fact, it does have something to spray. So, yeah. And when I say that, I do say it in good spirit. Right, let's get it sprayed with lime. I'll tell you something, guys. I can't wait till we get to the 2026 part. I believe Giants come back on the 2nd of January. Between 2nd to 7th of January. Which is going to be good because they got to put all the new mods through. And then we've got if you've downloaded the season, if you bought and probably downloaded it, the season 2 pack of this game. If you haven't got the season 2 pack and you've got the season 1, you know what I'm on about. Obviously, season 1 was absolutely jam-packed. And when I mean jam-packed, it were... Oh, what's this trying to do? It was jam-packed with a lot of things. From... See, we're getting... Well, I'll tell you what we've got. Because I've got here... I'll tell you what... Where is it? Yeah. So... These are the downloadables, how I say. So we've got things like, I believe, yeah, this was the first one. The backdown pack were first, in chronological order, shall I say. Then we got the Nexus pack, which is absolutely amazing to have. Then we went from that to having a Straw Harvest pack. Then we got Plains and Prairies pack. Then people were guessing for this one 3 stars. To be honest with you, I will say one thing. A lot of people will say Mercedes-Benz. But I was thinking more on the lines of was it called? Was it Stars Are Aligned or something? The little hint to it. I thought it would be something to do with when I thought about Stars Aligned. I wasn't thinking of Mercedes Benz at the time. I was thinking of something more further, like more American trucks and more American tractors and stuff like that. And then they brought out Mercedes Benz truck pack, and I didn't think of nothing of it. And then we got a nice finishing touch. Going back to my, well, I say things if you haven't realised, I do have a hint of in my bloodline, which was a brilliant one going back to Highlands fishing, which was actually really good to see that happen. And I believe, yeah, that's about it, isn't it? Yeah, so it was kind of weird because we weren't expecting all that straight off. But I know we did get a free. I did get the tractor. Let me just show you where that tractor is. Let's see. I'll show you what it looks like. So you got a free tractor if you've bought the bought the second pack. This is the tractor that I'm on about. The world's fastest tractor. It's not even a tractor, mate. And I'm going to say this now. I did actually buy it and test it on another map. And you're probably thinking, Exeomorph, what do you mean? Well, if you look very carefully, there's nothing at the front that it can hold up. And wait a minute, if we go to the back, there's nothing it can hold at the back. So basically, this is what we call a modified car. Or you could call it a modified truck. So, now, I know I'm going to sound like I'm a bit of a hater on it. I would love it to say if it's the world's fastest tractor, but it had proper tractor parts and it was really quick. But I'm sure modders, if you're a modder and you play this type of game, please make something like that. Right, I'm going to say this carefully. Right, but have actual tractor parts, because it looks like a rally. It looks like look at it. It's got scaffolding inside. Quite literally scaffolding inside it. It's not the world's fastest tractor. It's the world's fastest truck. It's more of a vehicle that you take on a track and you take on a field. Don't like it, but hey ho. But yeah, we've got then two more. Is it three? Three more. I believe it's three more things to come through it, which was what was I going to say now? Oh, that's it. Yeah, so the three more. Yeah, so we've got a little task which is one to do with seeds. I don't know if we're going to get a new seeder for it or a new crop type, which would be kind of handy. And then the other one is very guessable. I'd say that, because that seems like to do with another crop type or another set of animals or something. And then the last but not least for this pack 2, which is brilliant, is a map. Another map, which I don't mind. It's going to be quite exciting, to be honest with you. But I don't have a clue what that map will look like. So yeah, I don't have a clue what that map will look like. I'm not saying much to it because I don't know what it will look like. I really do not know what the map would look like. I hope it's big. Like a big, nice big map goes a long way. Let me just try and let me just slip this into 9 o'clock. So yeah. So I'm hoping there's going to be a big map. I hope the map that they showed a picture of is going to be big. I hope it's going to be big for a reason, because it'll look better in the long run. And if I can say it, I don't know if I can. Am I allowed to say this? Yeah, I'll say it. I'll say it. I hope Farming Simulator Giants, as they call them, does something special. And you're probably thinking, what do you mean by special? Now, what I mean by special? I would love to see a third pack. Now, hear me out before I say all. Why am I saying I would love to see a third pack? Giants don't normally do a third pack. They'll probably only just do 2 packs and that's it. I'd love to see a third pack for a reason. Because I would love to see something more. How do I explain this? Something more on the British side. If you know what I mean. So I'm on about having something that's from the UK. Now, is that is that a good idea? Yes, for one. And 2, hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. It's a good plan. I know if we're thinking, well, so Now, you're probably going to say to me now, why do you want a third thing connected to Britain? Well, Britain has some really lovely, lovely farmlands. Two, on the other thing is, it's an opportunity for Farming Simulator to push that. Giants can actually push that. I know that I know I'm not saying oh a lot of it's done by America. Got lots in Brazil, lots in America. I get it. Americans' fields are massive. I love them. You've got people, different countries have got smaller fields or big, massive fields. Britain's got a mixture like that, with massive fields and small fields. And I would love someone to do, like even if it's Giants, I love Giants if they said, you know what, let's do a final one, but base it on Britain. Where I don't know. I don't know why, but I was thinking about this the other day with Farming Simulator. If they ever did a third pack, and I'm hoping to do a third pack, and if Giants are watching this right now, please do a third pack. You could have literally four sectors, all blanked, apart from the last one, which is your big map, like a mixture, what we call a mixture map. So you got big bit of land and small land, based in Britain. You could then have vehicles for your first one. But I know something daft. Or no. I don't know, this will make you go the distance or something. Over the hills and far away or something. Something stupid, right, like that. And it could be Land Rovers, Range Rovers into the game. And when I mean Land Rovers and Range Rovers, I know you're probably thinking, you're probably going to say, well, does that mean they have to require the license? Yes, please require the license for it, because I would love to see Land Rovers and Range Rovers in this game. On the console version, of course. I know the PC version can easily get it like that, with a click of the fingers, but I'd love to see it more in depth on the console. The second thing I love to see is something a little bit different, I would say. Yes, I know you're probably thinking, well, we've got the cows. The Highlands farm was connected to England. It was connected to Scotland. It was in the UK, but I'd like to see you do the finished product, the last final product as a finished product for DLC 3 for England. So we have an English farm set in England. We'll have vehicles, Range Rovers and Land Rovers, which is typically the car that they use, because they're more of a farmer's vehicle than any other. I love to see it in a way where, I don't know, if you could juggle it in the next the next sector of it, and go, or you'll have helpers on your farm. And you're probably thinking, what do you mean by helpers? Like AI helpers. So let's say you're doing, I don't know, you're going to feed the animals. For example, I'm in a prime location for this. I'm in a prime location for this. I'm feeding the animals. Right? I'm feeding the animals. They could do I don't know, a new shed. A new shed where, I don't know, it could hold, I don't know, the unlimited of the unlimitedest. Mm. So yeah, so you could have, I don't know, obviously I don't have them here, but you could have two sheds here, for example, where what this vehicle is supposed to represent, it was a Dodge, basically. But it's called this. So you got a shed here and a shed here, right? Or a big shed they could give you, and it could hold, I don't know, 50 million or 5 million. Let's go 5 million, it'd be easier. 5 million bales, right? Split into two tiers, right? Or you could have two singles or two a big one, and you could hire or have a helper on your farm where you could, if you've, I don't know, think you've forgotten to feed the animals, which is not very hard because it is hard because you've got so much things to do on this game. Like you go and tell them to go and feed the animals. Yeah, so it's something quick. You could have something like all these bills out like this. I know it's going to be harsh to say this, but that hired help could put all the bales back, put the bales into the thing, and you actually see them. You know, for example, have their own car. They leave your main farm, so could be, let's say, down here where I am now, and they'll fill in what we call the bale line. You know, fill the bales in, done and dusted. The other thing that I'm thinking of is quite even simpler. And I mean, when I say it's even simpler, I mean it is literally simple. Like small little tasks that you don't want to do. And if you're gonna explain, you could probably say it to me. Well, actually, that's not a bad idea, actually. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you'll have a helper, you know, who will help you out. Now, what I'm saying that for is, if you look at farms properly, farms are normally not run by just one person. There's the main farmer, who's the farmer, and you got some other people, that are on that farm helping out the farmer to cut down, well, pretty much everything. Now you're probably thinking, well, what about mechanics and stuff like that? Well, here's the thing: you could have a mechanic if you want to have a mechanic on the farmyard, so it saves you going there yourself. So you could actually tell your assistant to say, right, I need this fixed, but I'm going to use the other tractor. Yes, I know you got your other AI assistants, which go and do it for you without question. But it'd be nice to have someone there, if you know what I mean. Fair enough. If you need to build a house for them, build a house for them. But I love to see something like that. On top of it, I love to see more. I know we've got him in the game. I know you're probably gonna say, well, what are you gonna say next? We've probably already got him. Yeah, but here's what I'm gonna tell you. JCB, yes, is British. Case is technically British/American. John Deere is British, fair enough saying it. Matthew Ferguson is, I think it's American, I can't remember. We have got a mixture of international, very big companies. I would love to see. It's hard to explain this now without giving it away. I love to see more tractors, more trucks, more vehicles, more tools in that way that are from Britain. So like the classic vehicles, like you get your old beat up vehicles that keep working, and I love to hit that sound where the vehicle, I know it sounds a bit far fetched for me to say this, but I'm hoping it can be done. Where when you start up a vehicle and it's a cold winter night and it's struggling to start and it kicks in. I'll see the old tractors from Britain. There's loads I could do. The best part about it is I love to see what giant software themselves. I'm saying this because I'd love to give them a challenge if they could do this, to do a DLC pack. So you just based all in Britain, just to do that where it's a final pack or where it's not a final pack, a season 3 pack where it's just Britain. I'd love to see what they could do with it. And I've also give some ideas out there for them to use. But yeah, I love to see that. On a modding side, guys, and I'll be honest with you, I recently played on my other console, on the PS4, which is going back, which I still got installed. I don't know why I've still got it installed. It's probably the last game I've ever played. Farming Simulator 22. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the game, but there's one map on Farming Simulator 22 that I downloaded on there. I do not know the modder, and if I do mention this mod of a map pack, and it was you who created it, and I don't want people just going in the comments going, "Oh, I created it." No, I'm actually being serious. Whoever the guy or girl created it, I would love to see it in Farming Simulator 25. The mod is called Big Flat Texas, right? And that was on Farming Simulator 22. I will absolutely love it if it came to Farming Simulator 25. Its original format's just as it is, but brought up with the graphics and everything we got on here. It would make my day. There's loads that I wish I could see. There was a combi. Yeah, I'm going to say a combi. A combine harvester, which was named the Reaper, which I believe guys, was another mod's creation, and it was about, I think it was one down from what we got now. And the people who create, and I'm gonna bodge this up straight away. The people who create this Lizard Colossus pack, I may have a challenge for you. And if you are watching this show, welcome. So I know you took, as you can tell, this is what you've created, every possible thing. There is one thing that's missing. And I'm not being picky. I don't like being picky about anything. I'll tell you what, I've got to do it. So, I'm not being picky about anything. And the reason why I'm saying this is quite simple. Since you did the Colossus pack, I would love to see something be done. Now you're probably thinking, what do you mean you want something done? I'd love to see 3 tractors be put on it. A small tractor, a medium tractor, and a large tractor. I'm going to say go crazy with it, because I would love to see something happen. Like a Colossus tractor to go with the Colossus pack in that pack would mean a lot. I would use them. I know I would use them, because I'd love to see how fast it would go. Can I get a job done quicker? And then technically, in the words, you've completed your pack, because you've got the tractors as well as the combines, your trailers. You won't even have to do much. And it's easy, isn't it, really? But yeah, I love to see that happen. It'll be it'd be quite nice to see. But yes. So yeah, I would love to see that happen, because it would be easier. I've seen a small Colossus tractor, a medium-sized one, and then it would be certifiably different. Now, why I'm saying that, I'm not saying it because I want to say it. I'm saying it because it'd be cool to see. It'd be cool to see because of what it is. But on top of that, it would be cool to see everything that it can be. You know what I mean? And yeah, it'd be nice to see what you can go out. Yeah, guys, as we are coming towards the end of this video, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to this channel. Of course, don't forget to comment and share the video out. I've been your wonderful host, Xenomorph96. I do wish you a happy new year tomorrow. Well, and yeah, I hope you have a wonderful new year, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.